because they've deterred traffic to account for the crowds they expect. And here is a crowd, and I'm in it. We've got quite a ways to walk before we actually hit Silver Lake. This is at, by the way, Hollywood and Sunset. And there goes the bus. It's been forced to detour. And here I go. Here's a guy almost as old as I.
Sí. Y estas noches han sido bellísimas.
So you're in right at the very start of the great Silver Lake protest.
What day is it? Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
I should probably die before I walk that far, but I'll give it a good try. Handsome youth with a guitar. I think I'll stop and get a breath and shoot people walking by. Hi.
Hi.
Your history.
Yeah. 4 days in a row, man.
You bet. That's just the bus load of people I was with, actually. But there's lots of cars, and I suspect there'll be a jam before we actually get there, if I actually get there. But there's the hated Circuit City, by the way. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Say something to history.
Let our sign say it all.
Okay. Very good, thank you. You kids walking?
Yes. Yeah.
I hope I can make it. The bus dumped us up at Hollywood and Sunset.
Oh no, I hope so too.
Have a good one.
Yeah. I suspect I can turn this off now. Okay, this is about 2 blocks further. We've got the actual roadblocks up. Hi. Here's a group of like-minded people waiting to cross the streets in a legal and peaceful manner. Here's one of LA's finest.
I left after 4.5 hours.
Crossing Fountain now, Betty Davis's favorite street. I'll never make it.
There were a couple of signs that looked like there was some consideration we actually had in mind.
We're walking down Sunset.
Are you guys still in your car? No. Are you guys okay, well, they've already closed down the street. So remember that guy?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm telling you.
Helicopters overhead. News helicopters, no doubt. Time to take another break. Lesbians leading cheering. I'm feeling like Moses, like I'm going to die on the within sight of the promised land, but I'll keep going. Just another Saturday in America.
Does this make you look angry? I know, the big smile.
I think I'm literally on the edge of it now. There's more people coming. I don't know if you can see the mounted policemen. There's quite a few of them. There's one now. There's a stage up there somewhere, but I can't tell at all which way it's facing.
I parked it where you told me to, right there on the other side of
Thank you.
El Pollo Loco.
You would not have been able to get married until 1991. So that is why we have a court system. That is why the United States Constitution says that the rights of a minority will not be recognized by the majority. That is why Prop 8 is illegal. This is not about just marriage equality. This is about civil rights, because Dr. King said civil rights are for everybody. The great African American journalist who called for an organized. They had help from the great American journalist who called for an organized 1993 March in Washington, turned over in his grave on November 4th. This is not a victory white issue. Black males don't get
Excuse me.
in the United States are on the type of members of the alien and biological style of white
Seems to be a TV interview going on. I don't think I'm the only person videotaping this. There you are. Good for you.
The little ones.
Somebody's speaking whom I can neither hear nor see. Someone up there. Funny, they're all cheering, but I can't understand what she's saying.
You even mention the word gay in your speech. Well, how can you be the president for all of us when LGBT people do not have one civil right like another? The Democratic Party has used it to mine the civil rights and asked us to wait. Where is the
Can I grab some wall here?
Sure, you can have the wall. I'm gonna leave.
Oh, no, don't go. I can't see who's speaking or hear what they're saying. Something agreeable was just said. This very nice lady offered to give me her bit of the wall. There she is. Hi.
Hello.
I'm going to turn this off for a while. Claustrophobia for you. I'm incredibly. The sidewalk is incredibly crowded. People are. And I take up a lot of room. a better world for you, we hope, darling. Okay, I'm sitting down at a little outdoor restaurant. Not a policeman because you can't see.
And we have the voice switch.
Is there table service here or do you have to go in?
Yeah, I'd go in.
Thank you. Oh, here's a real restaurant. They probably wouldn't let me have just a cup of coffee, though. Excuse me.
I think we went to do something.
There you are. That takes some thinking about. Thank you. As you can see, I'm in some sort of extraordinarily noisy coffee bar. So everything is so poorly arranged you can't tell orders. Or later, I've imbibed a couple of iced teas and spoken with a heterosexual young anthropology student named Logan. So I'm feeling much more able, and I think I'll make a circuit of this circus and then head home. There seem to be some sort of people with painted white faces and funny wigs on top of a leather store across the street, or leather bar, called Rough Trade. I'm going to see if I can get any images of them at all. Otherwise, we're getting an awful lot of t-shirts, you know. One of the boys on the top of the routing, go to the New Yorker website. There's an article called "We All Deserve the Freedom to Marry." So bonsai political clowns are now promoting the New Yorker, and vice versa, I suppose.
Our families here in California, when they can't even control their own. Yeah. Focus on your own family for a change.
Get me on that.
Your signs are written too small. I can't read what they say.
Okay, I'm about to tilt the camera up to the top of Rough Trade Leather and Gear.
And let you talk on the megaphone.
I hope you're getting
Is that their
the
wedding certificate?
Yes, it is.
political
Are
clown.
they really that big? That's huge! My God! Actually, when my heterosexual brother got married, I was cut out from signing the wedding license because I wasn't the same religion he was. That kind of pissed me off.
What religion was he?
I was about ready to go kick that priest.
Maybe this is for unity here. Maybe better something different here.
Mormon prophet Joseph Smith was a polygamist, and so was the rest of the Bible. So what's so wrong if gay marriage leads to polygamy? That's what they all want anyway. Chickens have more rights than me. Yes to equality. Imagine peace. Proposition 8 is foul. He supports equal rights.
Yeah, Sharon.
Hi, sweetheart.
I'm in front of
How you doing? I'm so glad you drove all the way up here. You having fun yet? What does your sign say? I can't read it.
No, I guess I'm not the only person videotaping this.
They have this votes. What's their The Supreme Court ruled
constitutional issue. Not only that, but very good important issue for
Something wonderful seems to be happening down the street where the totally invisible bandstand is, but I don't know why. There was just a great deal of whistling and shouting.
How did it even get allowed after the Supreme Court said it was unconstitutional? How did it even have the opportunity to be placed on a ballot? Because you like that term, like,
So there they are. The girl in a rainbow poncho outfit with a bicycle. There's some boys over there with an electric sign, but I can't get close enough to see it. These are our people. Comedians with no noticeable wit keep haranguing the crowd. More babies, lots and lots of kids in strollers here tonight. It's a sign that says,
He's like way up.
I don't want 5 wives, just one husband. One just passed saying who's destroying whose marriages. I'm strongly considering heading home. I hope you don't think I'm a coward, but it doesn't look as if anything much is going to happen besides what is happening. And as only a very limited number of the people can get close enough to the grandstand to see and hear what is to be heard and seen, I can't tell you what's being proclaimed. More of LA's finest standing around at the ready, I suppose you'd say. Not particularly intimidating anybody that I can see. There are people doing their laundry. Life goes on. Oops, here comes a small parade-like group. They walked right through the cops, right between the cops.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Hi!
I gotta flip around.
Why did the chicken cross the road? To make room for gays?
I don't know.
All my teachers were straight. What happened? I know, isn't it bizarre? What are they so afraid of?
I know.
I don't know if you're getting any vista here, but it stretches for 2 blocks. It's not one of the great historical demonstrations. The news helicopter is supposed to be very disappointing. Oh, now half a block behind this phalanx of warriors is a phalanx of, hold on, let it focus, mounted warriors. Can you see them? Seem to be a lot of people suddenly appearing from down south. Maybe there was some event, or I ought to have known that. Well, I'm sure it was much like this. I'm toying with the idea of calling a cab. If you won't think me chicken. I'm back. Still sitting at the little Persian type restaurant. Nothing much is happening. But I'm having fun and the battery's holding out. And if I keep this tape for 100 years, it'll be historical. So I'm going to take one of the seats that just came vacant and actually have something to eat before I call a cab. Maybe at that time the streets will be clear and I can get a bus.
The plate was like $9.
Yeah.
What is olives? Ow! Did you hear that?
Are you okay? Sorry, Ed, I didn't mean to laugh, but it was funny. I was gonna say something, I'll be careful. Didn't want to try to eat it.
I guess the most interesting thing to shoot you here is the horse mounted police.
A little bitter, but
Oh.
that was funny, Ed. I guess there isn't a march, though. It's unfortunate. That would be a few more confidence around. I'm glad to get some exercise tonight. We're gonna go cycling. but
Can you
then-
bring me a menu, please? Okay, that's what I was trying to find out. You have to pay, you have to go in there. So I'll talk to you later. I'm back outside now, having gone inside to make my order. I'm now waiting for them to bring me my tuna salad with eggs. I thought the event was slowing down, but squad cars are starting to come in, and there is drumming down the way. I couldn't get near enough to the grandstand to see or hear anyone.
I think no one spoke to them. There's a couple of people, musicians playing.
Well, when I first came in at 6-ish, there was already too many people around it for me even to see what was on it. Someone was speaking.
Oh, where did I miss that? There were some good speeches on Wednesday.
I'm sure. I wonder why these squad cars are suddenly moving in.
Yeah. Well, maybe they're protecting the riot.
Did you say protecting the rioters? That's a nice turn of phrase.
Little fantasy.
Yeah. People keep coming from down that way. What's happening down that way? Something special? Oh, earlier there was practically a parade, and I must have at least 50 people sort of came strolling together. And they walked right between the policemen who were lined here. It was interesting. But the cops are, I don't know if you can see, but the cop cars are lining up down here on what was the fringe of the crowd, which the crowd, if any, seems to have moved entirely north. But the squad cars are lining up nose to ass. I'll see if I can get it for you. Not across the street, but up and down. But they're driving very closely together like a train. They're like they're sniffing each other's tailpipes. I wonder what the purpose of that is.
It's the funniest show on television watching. I mean, sir,
Yeah, here's fine, I guess.
in what table?
I don't care here.
Very good.
Okay,
Look on.
my dinner.
Very good.
Very good, the waiter assured me. There you see. Yeah, I'm interested. I've never seen that particular thing done. I can't figure out the purpose of it. Well, I hope it's nothing untoward, although I know it'd be exciting for you if I were to stumble across some violence to video. I'd rather not. Hi, do you know why the police are lined up like that?
To protect us from...
But I mean, they're not lined up like they're blocking someone from coming in. They're lined up nose to tail.
I'm sure it's some kind of strategy.
Huh?
When they leave, they're all driving that way to disperse the crowd. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see. They're getting ready to disperse it.
I'm
sure they're doing something smart.
All ones that you go after.
Yeah, I've never seen them form up like that before. Have you?
Never.
Strikes me as strange. I can't figure out what,
What their plan is.
I don't know what.
Well, I guess if anything happens, they're ready to go. They're ready to come in.
Yeah, but they're nose to tail. It's going to make it very difficult for any but the front ones to know what they're doing. Has anybody been threatened with violence?
Well, the police have actually been very, very helpful in the other protests.
Yeah, they've been very nice here too.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, all these squad cars move in,
I
sniffing.
think because the march started, that's why.
A march?
Yeah. I think they're marching down San Juan.
Oh, screw.
Yeah.
And I'm down here with a expensive dinner. Did you hear that? They're marching. Well, I'm very sorry to disappoint you. Wouldn't you expect me to miss the big event?
Should have brought my baby.
Just a minute. Is that waiter there? I'm probably miles behind the parade. God knows I'll never catch up. I'm seriously considering getting a skateboard. But I shall try to walk at an even pace that I can maintain. Oh God, isn't my infirmity a goddamn bore? Wait, let me refocus this. There. See? There's all those cop cars lined up. Snoot to snout. Oh, perhaps I haven't missed it after all. There's a line of cops walking very slowly, like it was a funeral, clear across the street to guard us, I suppose.
They're marching. They were all congregated here now. Going down that way.
I hope they're marched all the way. See, the cop cars are moving along.
For the organizers of tonight's event, so we really appreciate you coming out, and thank you for coming out, and the march is going to come right back here, so...
Beautiful girls with candles. Thank you. My first leaflet.
Pull to the left. Over this way.
Sir, sidewalk, please.
Oh, okay.
Sidewalk. Excuse me, gentlemen.
Sidewalk. Oh, there's anti-gay demonstrators. Let's see if I can get a close-up. I see homosex is sin. No, I can't get any of it. There's a big sign, homosexual sin, God hates gays, that kind of thing. But our very brave police are as you can see, lined up guarding us from them. Isn't it great? What street are we on?
Santa Monica.
Oh, good. Good, thank you.
Okay, keep spreading your message, folks. Keep spreading your message.
Oh, it's guys dressed as monks and priests. That's who it is. Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence.
Boston Hooligan!
I don't know what that tree.
It says separate is not equal. Hi.
Okay, excuse me. No moving. No moving, a bird strong on picture. Okay. Hummingbird. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, Charlie's Angels. Okay.
Oops, sorry. I almost stepped on a tripod. Okay. Seems the body of the parade is moving slowly enough up ahead of me. I may be able to catch it. That says, chickens agree, give humans equal rights too.
We are marching to Victoria,
Chicken says this is great ABS. See the chicken man?
No moving, okay?
There you are. Wearing myself out, trying to catch up. Oh, here's the famous Eagle Bar.
Support my right to a bridal shower. Support my right to wear Vera Wang on my back.
Tough bear got type guys outside. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Next time I'm buying a Steadicam.
He's pretty good. He goes up.
Candle lighting. I'm never going to catch the parade. Today, Frida hid all the shopping carts that are usually outside for use because the city put a note on the house next door that they were putting too much big garbage outside, chairs, toilets, rugs, couches. And Frida, who will use any excuse to get frantic, used that as an excuse to hide the shopping carts. Otherwise, I'd be happily leaning on one and walking fast. Hi. I like that lady.
Mom, there's a pothole in front of you. Oh, come on, you're right. That made for smoking. Should I waste this day?
I think I'm going to have to go to the 7-Eleven across the street and see if I can call a cab, get home. Sorry to let you down, darling. It's just too much on me. I can't walk another 30 or 40 blocks. I do apologize.
Please stay out of the street, use the sidewalk.
Here comes the derriere guard, as it were.
Can you get on the street, please?
Yes, I am.
Sir, it's dangerous. Right there. We're going to open up the street in a minute.
Maybe I can catch up with the parade if I can get the driver to go the right way. Okay, I'm going to go see if... Officer, you don't know the number of a taxi cab company, do you?
No, I don't, sir.
Thank you.
Go to a payphone.
I'm going to go to... He's taking down all the yellow tape. You did a great job, gentlemen. Good work. You did good work, gentlemen. Thank you very much for protecting us. Packing up her stuff.
Yeah, Jen's call. We need beer.
Your man is at her. Oh, she's good.
Oh, there's pennies all over the floor. Here, good luck. There's the chicken man. Or Dr. Seuss or somebody, believe it or not, trapped in a traffic jam in a taxi because the Mart went over on Santa Monica and has apparently circled back this way, so the street is blocked off right in front of the Vista Theater at Hollywood and Sunset. An irony that I'm getting really fed up with. So after waiting for over a half hour among screaming police sirens for my cab, I'm now trapped in this traffic jam turnaround. We're right outside Circuit City, as a matter of fact. And I don't know if you can see anything, but I don't care. Oh, it's dark glass. There. I'm sorry, we just passed a bunch of vote no on 8 people, but you couldn't see them because of the darkness. Okay. There's some there. Hold up your fight hate signs. Thank you. It's for a friend.
Yeah. Did you see the big rally?
I was in it.
That's awesome. A lot of people.
Yeah. I couldn't make the parade, although I seem to be caught in it now. Have a good night.
You too.
And a happy... I was going to say a happy era of hope and change. I don't know what good people think honking will do in a traffic jam that is clearly unescapable. So we're turning around, we're headed back the same way that I went originally to get to this doo-doo-doo. Sorry, I didn't get to the end of the parade back there. Now we're trying some obscure side street, probably Fountain. Here we go. This is an unorthodox end to a protest rally tape, I'll bet. Are we having to turn around again? Yeah, apparently we're just all being directed into endless cul-de-sacs. No, now we're coming to Fountain. Which of course means nothing to you, but it's the first street below below Sunset. What is happening?
Because everybody's going this way.
Yeah, so it's just traffic, right? There's not a blockage out there.
I don't know, there's some police cars over there.
Oh God, I just want to get home. That's all I want. I'm not sure what navigate all these pointless traffic jams is going to do for the gay movement. I think the march was a bad idea. The rally was a good idea. The march was a tedious, meaningless one. I went in a circle. I wish somebody told me I would have just sat where I was and videoed the end of it. Well, now we're going down some really dark, obscure side street full of that strange blank LA architecture that just never quite made up its mind what to be. Okay. So what is this?
Lexington.
Lexington? I never even heard of Lexington. We're on an avenue I've never even heard of.
Santa Monica.
What?
It's one block north of Santa Monica.
Yeah, I got it. Never been on it before. Okay.
Okay?
Huh?
Things look pretty okay.
Thank God. Well, if you can get to Alexandria, that'll
Yeah,
be
I'll make
fine.
a ride. I'm not taking this making a ride over here.
Yeah. If you can get to Alexandria and just turn up, I think we'll be okay.
Hopefully.
I'm going to have to be let out on the opposite side of the street from my house, which I hate. But then I hate everything. I guess this is my last attempt ever to go out to anything elaborate, Andy. I very much regret having to curtail it in the middle because of infirmity, but I've learned now I just can't do it anymore. So you've got the fruits of my last trek. This is probably the dullest tape ever made by human hands. This is Paris baguette. God, I'd love a baguette right now. This is exactly the mood where I could break my duck, eat a wedding cake. And this is the mood where you feel the light should change for you. You know that mood?
Yeah, but you know, use the dollar script,
Oh God. I wish there was enough light really to shoot this corner. It is so meaningless, anonymous, unlocable LA. Okay, we seem to be moving briskly. However, the traffic seems jammed on that side. I hope we're not about to run into anything. Oh. I wish you could feel the wind. It feels so good. What's this?
Edgewood.
Oh, it's just, yeah, just a couple. Actually, you can turn here if you want to.
Take right?
Yeah, that's fine. Just get to Franklin and we're okay. Oh God, have I made a bad decision? Are we going to get into something?
The more we can go from the other side, that's better. Or you gotta wait.
Oh Lord.
Not even turning right now.
Oh, I think it was just a stoplight. I don't think it's a block. I'm at that point where I could fall apart in tears, you know. We're coming to Glorious Fountain again. I think I've crossed Fountain more times tonight. And red light. But there's incredibly slow jam traffic in the other lane going the other way. I wonder what they're coming. Well, like you, I don't think this rally was big enough to get on the news. Besides, I don't think they ever show people on the news who are walking around holding video cams. Even though when you're there, it's hard to look in any direction and not see a video cam. Okay, we're turning left on, I don't know what it is, Fountain again? I'm looking for Alexandria. It sounds romantic, doesn't it?
Alright, there's Alexandria.
Really? I don't believe it. I know I'll never see Alexandria again. Oh God, what's this? God, there's a jam coming the other way on Alexandria too.
They try to block me.
I wonder what that is. Was there a ball game or a concert in the park?
There's nothing over here. They just don't
Well,
know.
Griffith Park is right up here. There may have been a,
People don't know how to drive. That's the problem.
well, there may have been a big concert. These people may all be coming back from a concert.
See?
Oh look, and suddenly it ends here. Just fine. All in all, it's a strange day, and I'll bet a lot of external rearview mirrors have been torn off with
Right.
traffic
Great
jams on
driver.
these narrow streets. Thank you. You're doing fine, yes. I wonder if the man thinks I'm talking to him. Okay, we've got a great big truck. We're on a very narrow street with cars parked parallel on both sides of it, and cars going both ways on it. And if two big cars should happen to be coming from each direction, I don't know how they get through. I keep being afraid we're one of those rearview mirrors. Oh, it's all starting to look familiar. I'm so happy. There's the Korean church. I never thought I'd be glad to see the Korean church. We're just a few blocks from home. I better start looking for my wallet. This poor man has been through enough with having to sit while I find it. Oh, God. I carried so much media with me tonight, and all I did was webcam. Wait a minute, I seriously can't find that. Hold on. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Or maybe you take sex instead of me. I found it. And no sex. Okay, oops. And there's where I vote. There's the... Okay. Oh, and here's... Coming up to Hollywood and Alexandria. The Korean store is closed. Everything's closed. I can see the observatory, but I'm not sure you can make it out. One more block, and this horror will be over. The meter's already at 12:15. Let's see if I can get a close-up of that. I should make the city pay me that for blocking the streets off. Ooh, 12:45. Sitting here at a red light.
11.
Okay, which one is your house?
It's near the other. Keep going. It's near Franklin. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Okay, you can stop here. And I'm home. Okay, how much is it?
$13.05, sir.
Okay, you got change for a 20? If I can distinguish a 20. Is that a 20? Is that a 20?
That's right.
$4.
Appreciate you, sir.
Oh, thank you very much.
Have a good one.
Yeah, it's going to take me a minute to unload back here. Got my camera, got my first bag, got my second bag. Did I drop anything? I don't think so. Have a good night. Oh, and good luck with all that traffic. I don't know what that traffic was coming from up here. Maybe Madonna was performing. Well, she was last night. Okay, this minute I'm getting out. I'm almost out. Okay. Looking to see if I left anything. Okay, I'm closing the door. Bye. Don't ever call 808-1100. Well, here we are. I'm going to keep this stupid thing on. I'm crossing the street. Okay. God, I wish you could see me. I'm a wreck in black. A shambles in ebony. Okay. God. Let's see if these guys are up. Scott? Are you up? Got any coffee? Well, my next is obvious. Oh, God. And here's my mailbox where I put up the sign saying packages for 211 to 101. I come in, I take it down, and now I'm going to see my first 4 neighbors in 101 who take packages for me. Perhaps some nice packages came, and we'll also take a visit with them. Hello.
Come in. What is your next question?
What do you take for a cup of coffee?
Oh,
Hello, Dion. Hi, Rick.
don't really sugar.
Well, while you lazy dogs were lying here watching TV, I've been out marching for your rights. Yes.
A moment of weakness.
The right to get married.
I love my wife.
Don't I know it? Every day I worked alongside you, you never let me forget that.
Oh, too.
It wasn't my intention to make things difficult.
You know, I thought about this moment so many times, about what I would say to you when I finally got the chance. And here I am, and all I keep thinking is, does he ever wonder what if?
The battery's running low. I'm going to turn this off.
We gotta leave on Grace.
Great guy. This is Rick. Battery's too low, but it's a brand new battery. This in 2 hours. There, Andy. You've heard me talking to my neighbors downstairs. This is Rick. Rick is studying for his real estate
exam. Salesman.
Real estate salesman exam, and that's how he looks when he's exhausted from studying. Does he not look more like a picture of Oscar Wilde than Oscar Wilde would? And panning around their gracious living room, at least it's been gracious to me, there's, first of all, this screaming, blaring TV.
It's on Black Turner.
And then here is Scott. Scott, do you want to say anything to Andy in Seattle?
Hello, Andy in Seattle.
The colors, by the way, are coming through beautifully on that side of the room. All soft, pale gold and ivory.
What about Bandit?
Well, I'm getting that. And here's why they got the apartment cheap. It came with this filthy, stupid beast. So I think the landlord pays them to stay here if they'll keep him.
How'd you do on the numbers?
I had one replan.
What about the
Nothing.
Come here, Bandit. Say hello to Andy. Yes.
I got him so late in the day, that's the problem.
There he is. There he is. He likes his ears full. So, this is kind of winding up the tape, Andy.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm going to go lay down and rest my brain.
All right. Does Dion want to be in the movie?
No.
Okay. Nice to see you, Rick.
Bye, Andy.
Rick says, bye, Andy. Bandit, can you say bye, Andy? Well, he knows his name. I said his name and he looked up. Yes. You look even more like a fiend
He's
from
a
hell.
beautiful dog.
Oh, I've been corrected. I thought he was a stupid, nasty, undisciplined beast. Scott informs me he's a beautiful dog. Why didn't you tell me that before?
I've told you many times.
He's a doll. And Scott's a doll, too. But who's having the chocolate attack?
You can have one.
Oh, no, thanks. I mustn't. Well, I think I'm just going to wind this down, Andy. Good night.
Would you like a pastry?
Say that for evidence.
Would you like a pastry?
When you find out they've both been killed by blows in the head, Andy.
Napoleon, eclair, or cheesecake?
What did I ever do to you? They both offering me sweets when they know I've got to slim down for my Vogue cover assignments. Take care, Donnie. Thank you. And now, as Scott lifts his coffee, I'm turning this, just so you can see these fiends from hell. Actually, there's the box of Napoleons and Petit Fours and eclairs and
Napoleon?
an exquisite little slice of cheesecake he's offering me. He's just plumb jealous, that's all it is. And Scott is over here offering me a plate of dog food.
I'm not, that's my dog. I wouldn't give that to anybody, would I, Bad?
And then, as I think, is that Gary Sinise? Is that his name?
Yeah.
As Gary Sinise, never blinking, solves yet another crime, I say good night.